shocking truth about working 9 to 5 that no one talks about. In this video, I'm going to expose something about working a 9 to 5 that will probably scare you and give you the wake-up call that you need. Because let me tell you, working 9 to 5 is worse than you think. Now, before we get into this, why am I allowed to talk on it? Well, because I've worked 9 to 5 jobs. I've worked in Burger King, I've worked in Luton Airport, and 6 years later, I now live in Dubai. After 2 years of starting my first online business, I made 100 grand and bought a C43 AMG, and I've done every single online business you can think of, and I've been successful in most of them. Now, I'm going to tell you exactly why working a 9 to 5 is ruining your life. Let me tell you, okay? When I worked my 9 to 5, I would after work sometimes go to McDonald's, yeah, and I would eat like a cheeseburger or a McFlurry just to get a dopamine hit from the junk food. And this was the highlight of my day. I used to wake up for the morning shift at Burger King, 4 in the morning, get up in the rain, go to work, and then after work, I would look forward to eating the McDonald's in the cafe in rainy England, like some fucking loser looking back now, you know, feeling sorry for myself. Enough was enough to the point where I had to get some money. So when I started drop shipping, I made my first 6 figures after 2 years from starting my first store because there was a lot of trial and error involved. But when I got the money, and I had physical 6 figures in my bank account, and I went and bought a car, bought my watch, and started traveling the world, the biggest shock was how bad my life actually was. When they say life starts after you are rich, this is so true. And no matter what I tell you in this video, it's not going to make sense unless you've been broke and you've had money, okay? You will only understand this until the point where you can wake up in another country without caring. When you have money, you can wake up tomorrow in Japan. I'm in Dubai. I just got on a business class flight from... I remember if you work a 9 to 5, you probably booked your holidays in advance. I remember doing that shit, some brokey shit. What do you mean book my holidays in advance? 6 months in advance because I need to save money on the flight. Some fucking peasant shit. I woke up on March 12th. I didn't sleep all night, booked a business class one way, came to Dubai. And now I'm here 5 months in. Now I live here. And that's what you're missing out on. You're missing out on adventure. Another thing that you don't understand about working 9 to 5 is when you're in your job, just know there are hundreds and thousands of people your age who are driving the car you want, having the parties you want, laughing with the girls with you want. You may not see it, but it's happening. And this pissed me off. This was one of the things that genuinely bothered me to my core. I would be at work and I'd be thinking about this, daydreaming about all the hot girls in the penthouses, having fun with these guys, all the guys driving to work, all the guys driving in their nice cars with their hot girlfriends next to them. And then there was me stuck in a job, thinking about how I was going to pay my rent at the end of the month. What? No thanks. And this bothered me so much that people at work asked me, "Are you okay, Nima?" Because I couldn't hide the anger expression. People say I have a resting beach face. This would be me at work all the time. I would just be like... People would always think I'm in a bad mood. And people will say, why do you look angry? I was like, doesn't it annoy you? Doesn't it annoy you that there are thousands of people who have the things we daydream about and they have 2 arms and 2 legs and we have 2 arms and 2 legs? Like, doesn't it bother you? And people used to say to me, oh, just get on with it though. That's life, but you can't look at these people. And that pissed me off because it's like, okay, fine, you've put these limiting beliefs on yourself. Don't fucking put them onto me because me and you are not the same. I wasn't given these thoughts for no reason. God gave me these thoughts because I have a dream to pursue. And if I listened to these shit munchers, I would have ended up like how they still are, working 9 to 5 jobs they hate. By the way, if you do work a 9 to 5 job right now and you want to either quit your job or make more money online, first link in the description, you will find the 6-figure side hustle, which will be the best money you will spend. It's $99, A to Z, how to build an online store and make 6 figures. And if you don't make your money back, I'll give you a full refund. I'm that confident. I've had many students tell me it's the best thing they've bought and it's $99. If you can't afford $99, then you've got bigger issues. But yeah, I used to be at work. People would ask me why I'm pissed off. And I wouldn't be pissed off for a day. I'd be pissed off for a week. This brings me to my second point when I used to sometimes I used to get the train on my days off and go to London, right? Go to London with £200 in the bank, look at all these shops, go to these expensive areas, look at all the cars I didn't have, all the clothes I didn't have, watch people having fun. And it just ruined my week. I would come back on the train so depressed looking for a fight. I'd be pissed off. I'd go home. My parents would say hi to me. And I'd just be like, yeah, hi. And they'd be like, why are you annoyed? I'd be like, and sometimes I would tell them, then we'd have a big argument because I just wanted money. I was fucking sick and tired of everything. Everything annoyed me. Now, I was born like this. You know, I was just born like this. And the truth is, if stuff like this doesn't annoy you, then you are probably okay with being mediocre. My bad, my camera fucking died. Where was I? I was talking about coming back on the train. I would come back on the train and I'd be annoyed for a week, 2 weeks, because I'd be thinking about that time. Like I always remember one time I went to Knightsbridge and I walked down the road. There was a fucking Lamborghini Aventador. I took the picture. Maybe I'll try to find it. with a Kuwait number plate on it. So someone from another country has bought a £250,000 car to this country and taken the piss. Then there's me doesn't have £250 for my phone contract per month. And some people look at me, oh, that's fine, bro, just work more hours at your job. I'd want to fucking fight these people, you know? Like, don't you get it? There are people who get to live a life that you will never get to live unless you get money. Doesn't that piss you off? That bothered me to my core. So I had to find a way to make money. And obviously, long story short, you guys know I started dropshipping, made serious money. And then when I finally had money, I realized how shit my normal life was. I used to get dopamine, like I said, from going to McDonald's after work, from going and getting a meal deal from Tesco's. I had this discussion with a friend of mine who was broke at the same time as I was. And now he's making good money, I'm making good money. And we had this discussion, and that's why I made this video and ranting a little bit. It's so fucking true. Like, you just don't realize how shit some of you, no offense, I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way, but how shit some of your lives actually are working a fucking job every day. Like, it's really fucking shit. You can't do anything. Can't go on any vacation. The vacations you do go on, you can't even enjoy because you're worried about the credit card debt you have to run up to go on that vacation. What the fuck is that? Money should be at the top of your list. Start an online business is the fastest route to market. It's not going to be easy, you're not going to be a millionaire overnight, but it's the fastest way to get started. And the best way to start your website is by joining the Six Figure Side Hustle. First link in the description is $99. If you don't make your money back, I'll give you a full refund. I've put together 6 years of knowledge and you get access to me, someone who's done what you're trying to do. So if you can't invest $99 in yourself, then you are truly NGMI, not going to make it because your mindset is all fucked up. What people charge $5,000 for, I've put in a cheap $99 program. So the choice is yours. I know I've ranted on this video, but that's what I wanted to get on here and talk about, because when you finally do get money, come back to this video and tell me how true it actually is. I don't know if some of you watching me right now been broke and already got money and you understand what I'm saying here, but I know for a lot of you, you work a 9-to-5 job, you don't know what to do, you're just paying bills and passing time, and you're looking at everybody making money online and you're sitting there lost. It doesn't matter what you do, just start something. Maybe you learn from me, first link in the description, maybe you learn from someone else. It doesn't matter. The whole point is you do something, you move the needle, because a lot of you don't start because you don't know what to do, but when you're driving a car, do you see the road fully ahead? No, you only see a little bit in front of you. And that's the same thing with your business. If you just fucking start, the route will reveal itself. But to sit there and procrastinate, you can guarantee your failure and guarantee you will work a 9-to-5 job until you're an old man. And you've only got one chance to make the money. No point fucking getting rich at your 50s and 60s. You want to be rich in your 20s and 30s when you've got energy. Trust me, it hits different being in the C43 at 22 like I was than at fucking 50.